right, hey collective, I hope you have been looking good, feeling good, smelling good, eating good, drinking good, thinking good thoughts, having a good time, sharing good energy with good people in good places, doing good things. I came to do a nice little reading, see what's going on in the energy. I've been promising y'all I'll tap into this Empress energy for a minute. So I might as well go on to it. So I'll do that first. Let's start there. All right. The Empress energy. Empress energy. Show us what we need to know, please. Okay, so the first one that came out is the Five of Wands, which we know what's up with that. But it looks like, there's, you know, those group of, I don't know, it doesn't look like these two are getting along too well. Looks like they're having some type of discrepancy or disagreement or something, it looks like, is in the place. Oh, interesting. Interesting. You guys, I've fallen in love with a sandwich. Oh my gosh. It's so yummy. And there's like a certain way you have to eat it too, just because it's, you know, it's on a ciabatta and it's got this like relish on it. So you kind of got to turn the sandwich sideways to really get some. There's a point to me doing this. I was oiling my fingers. Okay, so it looks like this competition energy has kind of been out there. Trying to maybe, I feel like they in some way were trying to like the defame your character again. That energy was kind of being pushed out, but everybody saw you for who you really were. Like they saw the good, the bad, the in between. Like they saw everything for what it was now. So everybody sees everything for what it is now. And they realize like how much you had to actually endure. Like how much you had to like really carry your own hatchet in this instance and like really go ahead and knock off these heads like spiritually and like emotionally and all these other things, because you weren't fighting just one person, place, or thing. And they still wonder who you're working with, because this is a very basic Three of Pentacles. It's kind of like, oh, okay, teamwork, planning, competence, but who is this? That's where everybody's still not even, because you also work, you know, I don't even want to say work with the forces of dark. It's just that you're respectful of everything has its purpose. You understand that there's yin and yang here. You understand how that's supposed to look as well, and so do they. So I don't know what else to say about that. Anyway, look, the sun card is on the bottom, but it looks kind of ominous, sun energy. Anyway, all right, what else can we know about the Empress energy? What else? Let's see. Yeah, this competition is out here. These people are disagreeing. What are they disagreeing about? Okay. You not being stuck, like their work at their efforts at putting you in a stalemate not working. That's where they're at. It's like, well, this isn't really the position that we anticipated. Like this isn't what we wanted this person to run off to. This is not what we anticipated this leg of the, you know. I think they thought they were about to do a victory lap is what I think they thought. So that. Okay, so why is this energy present? Okay. It's all sideways. Because their marriages and everything that they thought that they were about to be successful in with respect to this King of Wands and the individuals that he was giving and working with. Yeah, I mean, I can't make it up. Everything that they, you know, these marriages, because it was on the side, and you know, my energy from what I've been, go back to my older readings if you can find them, and see that when the energy is facing to the left, I take that as like reverse energy. So their marriages are ending. I mean, however you want to look at it, whichever way you actually came this way. So their marriages are all getting, you know, jacked up and everything. They're coming. That was actually the death card was next to it. The death card, and then the Six of Wands. Like their victories in their marriages are done. And with this, because these are all reversed. I just want you to understand that. The King of Wands, because they're all going this way, and the Three of Wands and the Three of Cups. So, you know, they want to, it's an all over shit show, if you ask me. That's what I see, like with respect to people. Yeah, and then it's like, this is yeah, like somebody's like called to order, like the loud, like the fat lady saying, it's some energy like that that's out right now. Yeah. Okay. Now, I guess that's why, because now everybody's, I guess because, you know, it's just still telling the story of what happens on the other side of things. That was also a download. Like, it's supposed to be very aware that, like, that just because someone keeps pressing their energy and keeps pining over you and things like that, that does not mean that that person is involved with you. That doesn't mean that you have an attachment to them. That means that person has some attachment and some issues with, you know, letting go of you. It does not mean that your person wants them. It does not mean that, you know what I mean, your person is involved with them. It does not mean that you or your person need to do more cord cutting. If you've done everything and you know you've cleared that attachment, you and your you know, your spirit guides and everybody that you've been working with, then you stay sufficiently in that. Don't let the devil talk you into staying into a cycle or going back into one. Okay, because that's the Four of Pentacles. Don't let anybody or anything, any false realities try to hold you and pin you back saying, oh yeah, your person's still doing this, your person, yeah, that's the competition trying to get in the way. I'm gonna take this right here. Yep. That's the competition trying to get in the way. They're trying to be patient enough to see if maybe you'll regret not being in a love position with them and ending things with them. I'm just keeping it 100. They just hoping they all together. Because energetically, it feels, that was a download a while back, but I was like, that's crazy, yo. Do y'all ever remember that like meme that used to go around where it would ask like, what would you do if you came home and all your exes were sitting on your front porch? Well, energetically, that's what it's felt like. It's happened over the course of like the last few years or so for these divine feminines and divine masculines. When they actually started doing the work, that's when they got visited by every single individual that they had ever dated energetically. So these people now have realized what they lost in divine feminine and divine masculine. So that's why the energies sit together in this, like, what seems as though it's patient, but it's like this I want to say rotten slumber, but it's like this slumber, but it's like because of this dark, ominous energy over it, it's kind of like, it's a possession. It's a possession. It's a possession that, these people have fallen prey to in the shadow world and in the 3D. They give into it, and you know, maybe that was a suffering of past lifetimes too. Like maybe that's why these people are repetitive. That's why they're, you know, hoping that you regret, you know, ending that with them. But that's not the situation. That's where they are though, but that's that projection. You know, what would they be without being able to project energy? If they couldn't project energy, what would they be? Oh, right where they are right now, still trying to project energy. So that's what I'm saying. Some of these people, you know, they have to find something else. And for some people, it's like, it's going to be their life's work. A lot of these cards over here are very decrepit. you know, and ominous, you know, I keep using that word. I hope I'm using that right, right? So this is the collective. Collective is more so kind of working on making sure that they're taking their personal power into consideration and not, you know, falling prey to any kind of blocked emotions. Yeah, the Magician is here twice. It's like injustice backing the Magician. So yeah. So with that, I'm seeing, okay, so then the Justice card to me is saying, oh, that's that just kind of like the horn has been sounded, the fat lady saying, like, this person is in a group of people. So I feel like these individuals who worked with groups of cults and covens and whatever, they're at the mercy of the collective, of the divine beings specifically, I want to say, because they know that the power of this this energy. This one's so cute. Wow, the Magician twice with the Justice card, you guys. Wow, the Star and the Strength card. The only, wow, and the Chariot on the bottom here. Yeah, so anything else that we should know about? Okay, so let's get some energy because it's the double card, but I don't know what to make of that initially when it pops out, especially by itself. Because if you see here on this Devil card, someone is in an active battle, right? There's someone standing in front of this demonic creature, battling. That could be, okay. That could be this. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see. It's a Page of Wands, Nine of Wands, the Lovers, the Strength, the Three of Wands, the Page of Wands again. Yeah, okay. So I guess this person was under some false misconception that being in this dark energy with this lover was where they were going to gain the most strength in their relationship and be able to really they felt like that was helping this person explore their freedom and their, freedom. Ooh, must have been a bondage to the devil. There must have been a contract. So this person, whomever this person is that they left, the collective Empress and Emperor energy, because this is an Emperor's energy, something related to his karmics, past karmics energies. That's what this is right here. This isn't the collective Empress's karmics energy. This is the Emperor's karmics energy coming out in the Empress's energy. Okay, I just wanted to make that clear. So there was a contract made. This person is very much so bonded to that contract, but that's what their purpose was. Like, they were there to see if they could do it, and you know, they weren't successful, because essentially if you're successful, you're supposed to evolve through this situation and come out evolved. This person looks like they went down. They started as something, and now they're kind of like, I don't know, almost, I don't know, what's an imp? Or EMPH, or I don't know, not that, but like, I don't know, like something that's like really tiny and like just does like, I don't know, grunt work. I don't know. There's this little thing. I'll have to find out what they're called. It's kind of like an elf almost. But anyway, all right. So that's literally what it is that's been kind of maybe trying to, to disillusion people about the Empress's energy. Okay, because that was the Moon card that popped up like that. That's what I saw. That was the Moon card. Yeah, it's to try to dissuade this King of Pentacles, but he's clearly like, yeah, I saw that. I guess he's hip to it now, so. Oh, okay. This because I was pulling out the Ten of Cups to show you, yep, and then now the Moon card is showing itself here. Like, yeah, that was already seen. Like, this was already spoken of and communicated. There's nothing getting in the middle of this Ten of Cups, if you see this. That was what was there first. So I was pulling off the Ten of Cups. The Page of Swords was wanting to come with it. Like, nah, we got this. And that Moon card, so, yeah, okay. Okay. There's some confusion, too, maybe, perhaps, like, they're trying to run some kind of story like Divine Feminine is not waiting for Divine Masculine. But that's not true. The Divine Feminine is a very true and honest woman. Just because the lady is not necessarily, okay, because I want to be clear, there was this whole thing about like why the Divine Feminine is going out. And I think I was a little too shallow maybe with my understanding or communication of what I know to be the truth about why the Divine Feminine is being called to go out on dates. Okay, so now the understanding that I'm getting is it's not like they're awkward. It's not this or that. It's the heart space. So allowing the heart space to be able to learn to trust a little bit more. And it's not like the Divine Feminine is letting people in to trust completely, but at least opening up opportunities for people that can be trusted to establish or to learn from Divine Feminine, because that's also a part of it. It's not a one-sided thing. So Divine Feminine still has contracts with people to actually help them heal, even if it's, again, just in I went on vacation and someone, offered, to pay for my dinner, and they asked if they could sit down and chat it up. Those are normal things. Someone saw me in a bookstore and asked what I was reading and kind of sparked up a conversation. We went and grabbed coffee and we were talking about such and such movie, and we said we might see it sometime, keep in touch. We share, we exchanged Instagram, or, whatever, however it works out, whatever happens. It's not, again, this is not, I'm looking at these people as my next person. It's, I'm supposed to be available to people on different levels to be able to access Empress energy. So number one, they're aware that it exists. And number two, because it can't be portrayed until it's either in union or met. And there are Divine Masculines who may be slowed down on their journeys by the delays of, Divine Feminines not getting out. That's why they've been sending that fear energy to Divine Feminine, and they've been sending the trust energy. Like, that's been a huge download. Like, there's this trust that's needing to be built up very much, or that is being built up, that's acknowledged. But anyway, it's the Queen of Swords, the Chariot, and the Sun. So there's always going to be a forward movement. Like, that's never, the Divine Feminine is not confused about the mission or what the assignments are. But because the Divine Feminine the Empress is so aware of, because right now you're in that Queen of Swords energy, because the Divine Feminine is so aware of the contracts, they're not going to let anyone or anything hinder them from making sure they're doing what they're supposed to. And I'm sure Divine Masculine understands that and knows. I think he's just more kind of like anxious, because he's like, well, I don't want anybody to meet my woman. And it's not that easy. Because there's the thing, like, okay, number one, you have to be intriguing enough and have enough conversation to actually hold a conversation about high level things that are intriguing. First of all, yep, that's the first thing. Look at the Hermit card came out. What's this? There's something sticking out here. Ten of Cups, yeah. So in order to even look at how to fill a cup, any one of the cups, because you got to get one cup filled up first, right? But for Divine Feminine, you kind of have to fill up all 10 cups. You got to be in this kind of energy where it's like, okay, I got all my cups stacked up and I'm pouring from the top. So that's what takes even longer to really establish anything and be in the right position to approach Divine Feminine too. So if anybody does, they're either receiving a gift from the universe to help them grow, because that's necessary, especially if the Divine Feminine isn't a normal like employee at a company, or out selling things at a farmer's market, or however the Divine Feminine engages with the communities around her. So when the communities change, Divine Feminines have to get out. And I feel like a lot of Divine Feminines may be restructuring, rechanging locations, changing neighborhoods, all that good stuff. So Anybody that tries to actually be a love interest of divine feminine, the Empress energy, divine feminine, would have to be in this type of position with respect to Ten of Cups. They would have to know how to establish this, right? Okay, that takes a lot of work. Divine feminine is an energy that's always in this hermit mode, which is why it's saying like, oh yes, this is necessary. But they always go with it. Look at this. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It's the Hermit to the Nine of Cups to the Two of Pentacles to the Ace of Wands, baby. This divine feminine, this Empress energy doesn't have a problem going within and making sure they keep themselves in check. They don't care if it's the finest person, if it's the person with the most money, if it's the person with the biggest schlong, with the, and I wanted to also, I'm gonna do a new intro because I want people to understand he and she, Emperor, Empress, sometimes goes both ways. Just depends on who you're talking about and like what the scenario is. Sometimes these are interchangeable. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, it changes. The karmics are interchangeable too like that. Son, daughter, it could change like that too in some of these readings. Anywho. This person would have to be evolved enough and have done that inner work themselves. So that's one of the things that's required outside of that to get into that position to actually get divine feminine's and interest and intrigue her enough. They would definitely have to be at the Nine of Cups also, which is knowing how to give to others. Because this is a cup of self. This is a cup that deals with others and self, like learning where that. Anyway. Then they would have to understand how to develop a partnership, which is usually where people fall short. That's how they don't ever get to this next card, which is the Ace of Wands. Because most people haven't started their own cup fulfillment, or if they have gone within and started their own cup fulfillment, they're not yet at that, like making sure they have this really clear boundary with respect to the community and what they want to establish, or whom or how, or the foundation, the particulars on which they want to establish a home front and foundation like that. The ten of Cups. So, but most people, you have to be intriguing first. You have to be intellectually intriguing, and then you have to have a lot of other things and be, and you have to embody all the kings in the upright, and not a lot of people can do that. You really have to be like an upstanding person to be with an upstanding person, because I'm getting like, this is what came out here, right? Yeah, you have to have had all these transformations and put to bed and, put to an end, did it pretty much all those past, energies too. All those past things that you used to be so romantic with that, looks like it took place at night, because that's the arm of someone who's in a nightgown, just so you know. But anyway, because it was given. It was making very clear that like this is some like misuse of sacral chakra energy, low vibrational, only trusting and knowing their physical and sacral energies. But this is building up a great, powerful capability with respect to how to utilize all of your powers. Like it seems like it's one of those phases too, but it's, everything is just right. I feel like there's nothing that can go wrong, or that there's nothing that goes wrong. It just isn't. Yeah, everything's moving forward. And the star, the Chariot and the star again. I don't know how else to say that. And the Queen of Cups. Yeah, now it's moving again. That's what where we're at for the Empress. I'm gonna leave this here for the Empress. I'll clean these up and just get into the next reading. I think I'm gonna put down a timestamp, because I think I know how to do that now. I'm going to put down a timestamp on what time we ended the Empress. Oh, 23:23. I like it. Clean all of these up. Now we're going to dig into the Empress set of cards, because I feel like those were the downloads since I don't know. I just feel like that was it. All right. Let's see. So that's for the Empress. Ooh, and on the bottom is the Lovers. On the top of the cards is the Lovers. So at the bottom is the Queen of Cups and the Lovers. And the Seven of Pentacles. So it's right where it's supposed to be, which is happening. All right, Divine Masculine Emperor. This is your deck. All right. Emperor energy. Actually, let me shuffle, because I did not shuffle. These cards are cold too. I think the last time before I Like the last time I actually used these cards, they've been in the salt for some days, and in the sun, in the salt too, cleansing. So should be a nice, good, comprehensive understanding of the Emperor energy at present as well. All right, tell us what we need to know. Two of Swords. All right. Looks like there were some stalemate, some avoidance, some blocked emotion energy. Let's see, blocked emotions towards what? Okay. It's surrounding some illusions, basically, some like vagueness or instability or some deceptions or misconceptions or even a subconscious insecurity about the new beginnings and the good news and this wheel and the change working in Divine Masculine's favor. Okay. I don't know if I should take these or not. It says maybe on there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Take them. Okay. So this decision was needing to be backed by the community in order for endings to take place and for this new independent, inspirational type energy and, motivation in life to move forward. Okay. All right. But this independent card kind of stayed out. This is interesting. Ooh, love wins. Love wins. Like, look, so the Strength card is down here. And then it was the Ace of Cups over the Three of Swords. So love conquered some heartache for Divine Masculine. So Divine Feminine maybe came in and did some healing work with Divine Masculine. I keep hearing sexual healing, but I'm not going to tell everybody's secrets, baby. But there was... My table keeps squeaking right now. It's so wild. Ooh, what's this here? Because this stack of cards is turned backwards. Am I supposed to be taking these? Let me see. No. Okay. All right. So yeah, this people were mad about it. That's what that was. People were trying to hold this back. Like they were trying to hold back this person, this Divine Masculine, this Emperor. They were trying to hold Divine Masculine, this Emperor, back from understanding and knowing and feeling and being in the right energetic field to know that he'd overcome, that he'd been able to replace the old with the new, with the new. It's like everything about the new. It was almost like I was supposed to spurt off a list of all the reasons, like all the new, all the things about the new, like the new what things. So that was a download too. Look at this, King of Cups. Yeah. Ooh, wow. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So there's probably was some friend or something too, because there's some Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Wands. So it's a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody whose friend was kind of just using them for the clout and wasn't really a friend. This person's also in the King of Wands energy. And I knew that too, because I was like, there's a masculine in Divine's masculine energy that's like really trying to be a third party right now. And I'm not even feeling that. For Divine Feminine, for a long time, it was past people and a parental figure, a mother is what I'm noting and hearing. And those things were put to end. Those cycles are out. That has been made clear. But the King of Cups energy, which is the Emperor right now, understands that. The Emperor understands that. What is this Knight of Wands? I don't know if this is like another friend. I feel like this is another person. This Knight of Wands? Maybe I should pull a few more cards on this one. Oh, no, this is Divine Masculine. Okay, this is Divine Masculine being like, no, I'm going to move forward with what I am passionate about. Because it flew like right over here, like under it, and I was trying to understand the energy. Yeah, Divine Masculine is like, I don't care if I don't have the support of the group, because it's not a group's relationship. Yeah, he went within about going like, which way do I go? I want to work with the divine. I don't want to work with some human people who only have, so much power. If I want everything that I want, I work with the divine. I don't work with the group. The group doesn't matter to this person. Yeah. Yep, because it's the 7 of Swords or Wands to the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, for the Queen of Cups. Yeah, this person is like, I'm not leaving my person. Yeah, I see that. Yep. That partnership, brought about too many unexpected, I feel like it was too many unexpected exposures of people trying to work against divine masculine, against the Emperor, and that just shell shocked him to the point that he was like, I don't have nobody but my baby moving forward. And that's fine. That's fine, because this is like, it's like, I already had all of this. I already had y'all as my friend. I already had y'all. I already hung out with y'all. This one went into reverse, just so you know. Yep. There's some lying ass, some lying broad. That's the best I can say. She out in the cold. That's that 5 of Pentacles energy. Yeah. That was, doing this with divine, whoever else. Am I supposed to take those? I heard no, just these 2. Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like divine masculine is really not focused on any of this. I don't feel like divine masculine cares about any of this right now. Hold on. Yeah, but that's kind of divine masculine stance at all times. Like, from the outside looking in, that's always divine masculine. Like, doesn't really care. That doesn't really show. Divine masculine would have to express it verbally for anyone to know. Yeah, for anyone to know where their interest is, where their heart lies, where their motivation stems from, what their focus is. Very moving in silence has always been a part of divine masculine's MO. That's why he and the divine feminine work so well together. What is this? Yeah, he abandoned all that sadness and feeling trapped, It's kind of like this person felt like, okay, I'm going to be damned if I do and damned if I don't. So I'm going to feel trapped if I stay here with this group, which is like, okay, I regret even being a part of this. I want to get away from this. Like, that's definitely the energy of my spirit right now. So I can't fight what my spirit is telling me. That's one thing. And then it's like, okay, I'm damned if I don't. So I could stand in my Emperor energy and take the hit. Like, I would rather feel like I was backed into the corner of choosing what made me happy versus feeling like I had no choice and I just went with whatever was right for everybody else. Okay. Yep. That was on the bottom, y'all. I don't know what else. The fool over the heartbreak, and that's the own truth. Because this woman too beautiful for me to stay away. Look, nah, he feel like I put myself out in the cold doing that. I'll regret that for my whole lifetime. I would never find balance ever again in my spirit if I did not make this big change, and I see too many opportunities with this. Yes, and she feels like I'm equally as attractive. That's my baby. Yeah. She'll fuck you up. Oop, I didn't mean for that coming out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, it's some like, oh gosh. It's already been proven. I feel like divine feminine has already proven this to divine masculine. So divine masculine, the Emperor is like, listen, if I have to tell you everything, I don't have a problem because I got a long list. You're going to get tired of hearing it. That's how he feels. You're going to get tired of hearing it. Because they already tired of hearing it. Yeah, they're going to be old. Look at the page energy, but old as I don't know what. You're going to get tired sitting here listening to how much and why. That's kind of funny. Because this justice is coming in. He's like, I'm taking this move. This is that stack of cards that just fell out. Listen, I'm gone. It is what it is. We are a power couple. We do this together. You can't defeat her. You can't defeat me. We're not going to fight each other. Yeah, it's like, look, man, everybody else going to have to go to hell. in a hen basket. It's the same energy, just kept popping up and popping up. It's still the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands. They still and they pop up for each other. I'm just saying. I know I had a dream. I know I sound like I was living, but that dream was so woo. All I'm gonna say is I was getting it in with my divine masculine in the kitchen, and there was one of those, like, you know, them like pantry doors that swivels, and I guess the door actually was from the kitchen to like the area where like where the butler's pantry might be, and you go out to like the dining area. So someone was coming from the dining area through the butler's pantry into there, and divine masculine hit the door so hard that person got bopped in the face. Like, I literally remember an ambulance, like someone had a head injury and a wound. Look, how that gonna just come up all of a sudden? Somebody has a head injury, a wound to the head. Like, they might have to go seek some help. I don't know if it's at the hospital. Somebody saying even some accident airport. What? It's the Ace of Swords again, y'all. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. What else can we know for the Emperor? This just flew in the side. Oh yeah, that decision was also made because it's backed by this Ace of Pentacles. That's the other thing. It's like, oh yeah, I made this choice as well, because just in case everybody doesn't realize, like, they tried to keep divine masculine blind to how his Ace of Pentacles could change, you know, how that would actually look, if he was gonna get it or not, because, you know, whatever they was doing, I don't know, illusionary magic. Yeah. But that's what made this person, look, the Empress is what caused divine masculine to stand in this personal power. She was willing to kind of go through and, you know, sit with whatever decision was made. It wasn't a forcing. It wasn't like, oh no, you get, see, it wasn't none of this. She wasn't burdening divine masculine with this energy of, well, you have to choose, and this is why you got to stay over here. It was just kind of like, whenever divine masculine came to divine feminine with anything, to the Empress, excuse me. Anytime the Emperor came to the Empress with anything that was questionable, that needed to be cleared up, it was cleared up. There was never any like conflict. Look, it's right behind it. They work together on these things. Listen now. These cards was stacked together like this. It was the Empress to him. So I can't, you know, there's no way around it, you know. They may have like kind of not, you know, necessarily gave on, but that's a part of their, you know, they don't, you know, they feel like it's nobody's business what they're giving to. Yeah, they call judgment when they see fit and do what they need to do, put ends to what needs to be put ends to. They work together to do that. You know, they have a lot of passion between the two of them, with respect to defending each other, one another, themselves, you know, and so on and so forth. That's why they're having this victory. What's the Six of Pentacles? Yeah, they know they got it. They know they got it. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there. That's the Emperor's part of the reading, and I will catch you on the next one. Later.